What's this place, darling?
White light.
Looks very reminiscent of the old, what is it, what was that one on Petkisen Road? The Italian place, what was it called? I can't remember, it's been so long ago. Which prompts me a thought process. I had a message from one of my LinkedIn friends today. It's talking about how Bangkok has changed. And I'm going, well, you know, like, you don't really notice it when you live here, but he pointed out a couple of things that I thought we could talk about. Anyway, we're at this one here. What was that restaurant that went to on Petkisen, the big Italian one,
Where in
the one that closed down?
like the Rome.
The Rome, that's it, yeah. I'm just trying to think of the name. The Rome, yes. Interesting looking decor. A little bit on the high soul side. She said, I want to look high soul today. And then I just look low soul, so it's okay. What God, which one? This one's food, cafe, yeah. Say what?
This one cafe for coffee.
Oh, okay. I want to eat some food. Okay. Oh, eat some food here. Where you want to sit? Okay. This one, where? Come on, make up your mind. It's a very new place, this one here. You can even smell the paint. It's not even dry yet. Why you choose this one, darling? Just because it's new.
But not very far from home.
Yeah, it's not too far from home. And we got a nice little menu. Good. We'll check out that.
Everything Falang food.
But yeah, look, we're going to order food and let's talk about, you know, the changes in Bangkok. Well, again, I'm sort of talking from a position of the fact that, yes, I don't live in Bangkok. I try to visit Bangkok once a week, so I get a little bit more of a snapshot of the rapid changes that we tend to see here in Bangkok. But I think the one thing that really, the key one that came out from that conversation was the fact that everybody seems antagonised these days on the streets. And you've got to think about that. Well, you know, pre-COVID era, everybody was quite happy to do everything. But now, lack of money, everybody got face masks on and everything else. You can't see the smiling faces of the Thai people. Yeah, there's definitely a flavour change in Bangkok. So let's talk about that when we eat some food. What do you think? High so now? You have knife, fork and 2 spoons.
This one Thai style mix and Falang style, you see.
I see, Falang style and Thai style. Okay, yeah. It's again one of those sort of things. The synergy between Western and Asian culture here. Some of the things you've got to start to consider here were the differences in the way things are running. But ultimately it comes down to, you know, I'm seeing far and far less people out there smiling on a daily basis. Partly because a lot of people in Bangkok you know, consistently wearing masks, especially on the BTS and any public transport, which is probably a good thing because we don't know exactly where they come from and how well they are. And this time of the year, being the cooler part of the year and a lot of rain, there's a lot of viruses floating around in the air. But definitely since the post-COVID era, everybody's a lot more concerned about the air they're breathing, and they want to mask up, and you just don't see those smiling faces. It's one of those things that really was, you know, in my mind, one of the nicest things about Thailand. Every time I visited, you know, working in Sydney, you know, on the public transport every day, with all the glum faces going to work, and they're just as glum going home as well. You hardly ever saw anybody smile back in, you know, well, I've worked in roads, but, you know, Sydney roads, all that area, it was just really quite sad to go to work and back. One of the refreshing things I found was about that getting over here, every time I came on my little 2-week sabbatical, everybody's so happy. But since COVID, no, people just are no longer happy. And it's a bit of a worry. So, darling, why do you think people not happy for Thailand anymore?
Why you think that?
Well, tourism not the same. People not happy anymore. What do you think?
People happy anything when come to Thailand.
No, I not see the same.
Why you think that?
When I go to Bangkok, people not smiling anymore.
I think this one time for high
Low season.
low season มา
But it's not so much low season. It's just people just don't smile.
No. I think people have a problem for yourself to not happy many time. But when him come Thailand and him relax and him have time to go back for working and take care family and everything your life. But I think now I don't know just wait.
Wait.
Economic downturn.
Economic downturn. Yes. Well, that has been a big part as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's not forget about the elephant in the room, right? You know, every government had to pay an absolute fortune to the pharmaceutical companies to make these, these RNA and virus prevention systems, and of course it was all given to, like basically 8 billion people on the planet for free. Now everybody has to pay the pharmaceutical. Well, it's just the way this economy goes. It's not free. Somebody had to pay. But yes, this is just a spiralling downturn of the cash flow society that we lived in. And Thailand has been predominantly sort of one of those places where people would escape to get out of the sort of the humdrum life back at home. And of course, coming to Thailand, your money went further and everything else. You were quite happy to come here. But now, obviously, post-COVID, people just don't have that money anymore to really be a little bit more flamboyant and extravagant. I know even from myself, I've had to be a bit more tight on my budget myself, and because of the fact that, the dollar doesn't go as far as it used to. But those sort of things were factored in. Now, unfortunately, in my budgetary thing, I was probably factored in a little bit 3 years earlier than I expected in that sort of thing, because effectively, money is, everything's gone up 20%, even here in Thailand. Well, not everything. We're starting to see those prices come back down again, but the other side of the coin is the fact that that little hiccup we had for 4 years found that other places around Asia here, like Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, they're becoming more and more appealing to a lot of foreign expats and foreigners travelling backwards here to the Asia region, especially through the colder months of the year. But are these the mitigating circumstances to why Bangkok just no longer seems to be as friendly? I think James's comment was the fact that he was in Pat Pong area. They had that night market, layout outside all the girly bars in Pat Pong there. He said he was only here 2 weeks ago, and it's like all the vendors was like in your face, on your case. You must buy this, you must buy that, as if it's like the end of the world. Well, again, I suppose to them it has been the end of the world. Like that whole area was shut down for 2 years, and they're only just starting to get the thing back into full swing. And like I said in the last video, if you're looking for bargains, you don't go to those places. You come out west, right, into the sort of Thai areas. That's where you really need to go. Of course, that's that video up here. If you've missed it, go and check it out again. But ultimately, it's really one of those sort of things, isn't it? The world is changing. The shit going on in America is a little bit sort of bizarre at the moment from a Westerner point of view who doesn't know American politics. Australia is getting even weirder as well. There's some of the laws that are being passed down there to cater for these, people who, in my mind, just simply don't want to work anywhere. It's got to that point, well, unless of course we're bringing a UBI, then, the world is destined to completely fail, because people just don't want to work anymore. What are you supposed to do about that? What did you order? Pasta, shrimp?
Yeah.
Shrimp pasta?
Seafood.
Seafood pasta, yes. I can
With
see.
the white wine.
With the white, yes.
The white wine.
White wine? Where the wine?
I don't know.
I can't see the wine in here.
I think him put something.
Maybe when he cooked, yes, maybe, yes. We have seen a fairly major shift in the demographics of tourism here over the last 4 years. When I'm sort of saying a shift in demographics, well, there's been a fairly heavy push within the governments here to promote local travel, for the Thais and expats living here. which seems to have taken a precedence over, making it more and more interesting for the foreign travellers. An example I'd come through on the news this week was the government was boasting on how much revenue the national parks had made in the last 12 months. That revenue from park intakes, that's the one where we have the double pricing, actually has increased by about maybe 30%, I think it was. Boasting national parks, well, it's a great idea to, promote your, like the destinations of tourism outside the red light districts. But on the same hand, like they say, but we're going to make you charge 10 times as much to go in to check it out. It's like it's the wrong message, right? Come and see our parks and pay 10 times the price as any normal person. Calling a Thai a normal person. You're just a special case. That really needs to stop, honestly. Yeah, so I ordered this veal cordon bleu. I think it was $320 for that meal. Looks like it's a meal for 2 people. Whether I can get through all that, I don't know. But yeah, nicely presented food, that's for certain. So what do you think's changed here in Thailand? What do you think's changed in 4 years?
I think people Thai ไม่สบาย too much.
Most about what? From the vaccine?
I think vaccine, but people Thai wait to put vaccine in body and body not swell anything and hair may grow up and try it too much.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. Really?
When I make hair and I talking with the people and people just say me, why my hair go up too much and why I try it too much, and I think people ไม่สบาย too much.
Yeah.
And
Really?
I don't know. I don't know about vaccine or not, but I think vaccine about
It's very much coincidence, yes. Very coincidence. Which is really part of the thing. Like, the world changes. So, we as human beings don't like change. The things like there's been changes in the economic climates, there's been changes in the demographics, there's been changes in a number of different areas, and of course a lot of heavy competition in the tourist sector for the neighbouring countries around here, which are really, from what I've been told from all my expat friends, are just as nice to visit as Thailand, and in some cases a lot cheaper than Thailand. The reason why I like Thailand is because my girl's here, so I have really no need to go anywhere else. My adventure days are over. The only adventure I do is online these days in different worlds, and that satisfies my need for going and exploring. I'm really sort of at this age. I just love to just sit down and just relax and enjoy myself. We've got everything we need, nothing we don't really want. The whole thing. It's just this is what you do. You plan for these senior years, and in so planning, you draw a line in the sand of what you will and won't do. And all I'm sort of saying is the fact that although Thailand or Bangkok and the surrounding areas that I've seen has changed a bit, would I change it for the world? No, I just love this place. The weather's just right for me because of all the aches and pains I get. Sickness-wise, well, I don't really get out, like being in the workforce, you're always constantly around people getting sick. You don't get that so much here when you're sort of, a little bit sequestered from the mainstream, by choice. I decided that staying at home is comfortable. I don't need to be out in the street every day or out in the workforce every day and catching all those weird and wonderful viruses that float around. I'm just getting over a 2-week exercise of, a stomach upset. No, it's not the food, it's just the fact that, this time of the year, my stomach seems to just go into a little bit of a weirdness because of the difference in temperature, the difference in climate, and the different things we eat because of it. It just takes me a couple of weeks to get adjusted to it. Although trying to keep focus on my weight has been a thing that's killing me for the last 4 years, because with less going out exercising, you tend to stack on those pounds, if you know what I mean. So Thailand has changed, but I think it's changed in a way that is more pleasing to those people who would want to come and check it out. But it's definitely not what we used to have here, 5 years ago. So it's changed. That's all I can say. Thailand has changed. Bangkok has changed for the better. Not really. Changed to try to sort of cater for more of a wider population, yes. But the only people I see really hurting these days are the street vendors and the grab drivers, which again, that's a new era as well. Like, that COVID era brought about a massive change in the way people ordered food. And again, when you're not out eating at restaurants as much, again, it takes away the pizzazz of going out and having dinner. Here we are at a restaurant, great food, great food, right? A bit on the high so pricing, but great food. I haven't had cordon bleu chicken for God knows how long. But again, where are the people? Is it because the restaurant's a little bit higher priced than the normal for this type of area? Well, we're on the main road here. It's well positioned. They've got great parking. It just doesn't seem like, people are coming out to these more fancy restaurants these days. There's a bigger population of people sitting at those, the small, bamboo hut restaurants where the food is about, 15 to 20% cheaper. Again, money has to go further these days, so that's why. But yeah, would you be choosing to come to Thailand for your next adventure? That's going to be up to you. Things have changed. Don't know whether they've changed for the better. They're definitely trying to make things better with the 60-day visa exempt stamp at the border, with a few other things in the tourism sort of sector. Like there's a couple of different visas that are now available for those people, or they're coming into their own. I still heard, even though the government said this week, the fact that it's happened. It's now, we're still seeing passports coming in with 30-day stamps. What are you supposed to make of that? Well, things are slow to kick off here in Thailand, but again, that's part of the pace, part of the beauty of Thailand. It's not so high pressure, but yeah, the bottom sector of our community really is hurting quite a bit. So, darling, food, you like cordon bleu chicken?
Yeah.
Yep.
อร่อย
Aroy. Yes, it's not Thai food, darling. That's French food.
อร่อย
Huh?
ฝรั่ง food
Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français?
I don't know
Yeah. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Yeah, but you think the chicken's good, yes? I can make this one. I can make better. I use real bacon.
I'm not believe
Yeah, the bacon they use here, it's just not the same bacon we have back in Australia, really. The one thing that I must say I've noticed in the last 5 years that really concerns me about Thailand is what I would call the victimization of small people and the behavior of some of these foreign expats and visitors to Thailand. It's like they're bringing their problems over here. The amount of news articles that I consider to be, this is Thailand now. Like, we've had all this issue with, New Zealanders beating up cops and Swiss men beating up doctors and a number of other stories like that over the last 12 to 18 months, which is really concerning. Most recent today, the news is it's all over the news today. 6 Taiwanese found dead in a hotel. Looks like poison. It's like some sort of suicide pact. Don't know. I don't know the news yet. They've got to do autopsies. But this stuff here was either never in the news before COVID, or it just never really happened before COVID. Now it seems to like every week there's some sort of major issue with people just losing their shit and taking it on people that really they should be just just getting checked what's going on, you know, time out and just relax. Unfortunately, this is the way we are. The human species is, I suppose, reeling from, you know, a massive culture shock and culture change. Well, the bill came to 812 baht, which was pretty good, and a little bit on the higher side than normal. But I thought I'd just take this few minutes to have a check around this place. They've done a nice job of presenting them. I'm not quite sure what these things are. You wouldn't actually think that they'd done all this work at the back of this place just from the restaurant. This looks amazing, seriously. Anyway, I'm going to make a thumbnail photo here. Hold on. Looks quite interesting with the the mirrors in that area. What do you think? Anyway, yeah, so we've got little outside areas. There's more seating in here. Nice little waterfall thing. They've really done a pretty good job of getting this place up to scratch. But yeah, they're a little bit on the slow side with the serving side of things, but you get that a lot of places here in Thailand. And I'm guessing maybe it's just all new. They just don't know, you know, they're not really all that switched on yet until they sort of get, you know, into some sort of rhythm. It's like most places, it takes a month or two for these places to really start to, you know, to rev up and get into the swing of things. And as Shania says, it's only just opened, so come and check it out. The, what was it called? The White Line? Yeah, the only white lines I know are the ones that you see in the middle of roads. But not a bad looking place. You got a, as I said, we had the restaurant that side, and of course we got a cafe on this side here as well. It looks like they've done a pretty good job. Anyway, see if I can find my girl. I don't know. I see you. Lon. So sexy. Oh my God. Okay, darling. Time to get going. Time to get going. You love me? Oh, that should be the instant answer. Instant answer. Come on, I love you.
Yep.
Yep.
I love
Turning
you
into an
too.
Australian, this one. Yep. Anyway, guys, peace out. We'll catch up with you next video. I'm sure we'll still be around for a while. I'm not leaving Thailand. I love the place. Well, love the girl. Place comes with the girl. You know how it works. Anyway, we're out of here.
I want you to lift me up so